coming to the end of February 2024, and I've already gone through what cards am I after to add into my collection this year from the Sword and Shield and the Scarlet and Violet era. And of course, there are some amazing cards from the Sun and Moon era and older, which I'm still after, but we're not going through them today. Today we'll be going through the sealed product that I'm looking to pick up to add in not only into my collection, but to invest in the long term in the hopes that they might get a good return. Now, they might not, and they might take a very long time, but that's absolutely fine. So today we'll be going through TCG Player at taking a look at a bunch of different sealed products which I'm looking to add into my collection that I don't already have. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so TCG Player, that's what we're looking at today. We're going through, like I say, my sealed products that I want to pick up. Now these are ones which I don't have in my collection. Now I have a wide variety of things, mainly from the Sword and Shield era, a little bit of the Sun and Moon, and a little bit of Scarlet and Violet. But there are a bunch of sealed products that I'm yet to pick up to add into my collection that I really want and I don't yet have. What are they? Well, I'll be going through them right now. Let's jump into the first one. First on my list is the Celebrations UPC. This UPC has avoided my grasp for a very long time, and the thing is not hasn't really done very much, to be honest, since it came out. The price was already high. You know, if you picked up through this for retail, you know, you're absolutely laughing. But as we can see over the past year, this product actually is the cheapest it's been so far. Now we've seen a whole variety of UPCs come out as well since then, from the Charizard UPC to the 151 UPC, the Arceus UPC. We've seen a whole bunch of them coming out, and they're all good products in their own rights. I think a lot of them are good just to open, but this one is good to collect. I mean, you could open it as well because you get some really cool unique promos in there, especially the metal Pikachu and the metal Charizard. Now I do want to pick this up at some point, but a $350 price tag is pretty high. I mean, it was over 400 and it has dropped since then. I kind of wish that I did pick this up. I mean, the cheapest I realistically could have picked this up over here in the UK was about 270 or 275 when it came out. And at the time, I didn't have the money. I didn't have the funds to just go and buy one. And yeah, I'm looking back, I'm like, you know what? This would be a nice, just one-of collection piece to have. I don't think it'll be that great on return. We'll have to wait and see. I don't see it being the same route as like Generations, DBs, for instance, where they're like 600-700 each. But I do expect this to probably gain a little bit of traction in the years to come. But right now, it's not doing very well. But it is something that I'm looking to pick up, even though it's quite pricey. All right, next up, we're going for one that's even more expensive, and that is XY Ancient Origins Booster Box. Now, I don't actually own that much of XY. In fact, the only booster box I own is the XY Evolutions, and we are going to do a box break of that on the 10th of March. So definitely make sure to grab some packs for that one, guys, because we are cracking open that XY Evolutions booster box on the 10th of March for the 10k subscriber celebration. Definitely make sure to get involved in that one. Ancient Origins, I like the set. I love a lot of the artwork in the set. I think it looks absolutely amazing. All the different Rayquazas you can get in here. Stunning. Really, really stunning. Very pricey though. You know, super pricey. We're looking at $1,000 a box. More expensive than the XY Evolutions one that I picked up a year and a half, 2 years ago now. And if we go back a year, we can see what's happened with this booster box. And to be honest, not really much has changed. A lot of the XY era booster boxes are expensive. You know, some are more expensive than the Ancient Origins. But this is still something that I really want to collect, keep hold of, and maybe do a box break in the future of it. But to be honest, I think I would probably just want to keep one in my collection. Now with X and Y, I don't want to go down the route of having one of each booster box from the XY era. XY era for me wasn't a great era. There's a lot of sets in there I'm not really a fan of. Very small amount. Evolutions, Ancient Origins, and Roaring Skies were the ones that I really, really like. Apart from that, you could argue maybe Flash Fire, maybe Phantom Forces, but again, I'm not really that bothered. Whereas like Sun and Moon, and you know, more recent, you know, Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, I like to have at least one of every booster box. Ancient Origins is one I'm looking out for, mainly just for my own personal collection. I don't know whether or not I wouldn't say it's a great like long-term investment. It might be. But in my opinion, it's just, I like it. That's why I want it. All right, we're going for another even more expensive product, and that is Team Up. I promise we are going to get cheaper from here. So we're looking at $2,000 for Team Up. Super expensive. Some of you know the story. Probably most of you know the story of Team Up. This set was massively short printed. Booster boxes have just gone through the absolute roof. 2K right now. A year ago, it was about 1K. So it's nearly doubled in price in the past 12 months, which is absolutely crazy. A lot of the single cards went through the roof. I wouldn't even say I even had an opportunity to pick this up for a cheaper price, mainly because it's always been quite pricey and or just not available over here in the UK. This is a very, very expensive product. This is something which, again, yes, it saw a very good return, but I kind of feel like, like Ancient Origins, it's just going to sit there and look pretty. I'm not going to open it. I'm not even going to touch it. Maybe down the line I'll sell it. But right now, I would just like to keep it as one of the missing pieces I don't have in the Sun and Moon era. There's quite a few of them, so I'm only going through a couple of them in today's video, but there are quite a few. I have some booster boxes. I mean, I have Unified Minds, I have Unbroken Bonds, Burning Shadows, I have Cosmic Eclipse. There's some pretty good ones there, but there are still quite a few I'm missing, and this is the most expensive one. Now we're slowly getting a bit cheaper. We got Ultra Prism. This is the other Sun and Moon set I really want to get hold of. I've been trying to get hold of this for a while. I kind of regret not picking this up about a year ago, right? Over here in the UK, I could have picked this up a year ago for like anywhere between $350 and $400 a box. And I'm kind of kicking myself. I mean, right now we're looking at $650, $660. And as you can see, yeah, a year ago it was less than 400, around 400. Over here in the UK now, you're looking at around about £600, £650 a box. It's gone up, well, nearly double in price. And I'm a big guy, if I'm being honest, but it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. I bought other stuff instead. Ultra Prism, brilliant set, amazing artwork. Got one of the most expensive trainer cards. You're going to find it potentially in there. You never know. So it's a really good set, and I think it's going to do really well in the long run. It's already doing really well already. I think it's one of the strongest Sun and Moon era sets around. And yeah, I haven't really opened up much, but I just really want in my collection. Next up is the Marnie Milk Carton, aka the Premium Tournament Collection boxes. Now, I've actually opened up these when they came out. We've had various different ones since. We've had the Juniper one, we had the Clara and the Cyrus. We're getting an Iono one coming, which I do think will be very, very popular. But it's the Marnie one, the Marnie Milk Carton. Like I said, I've opened them. I haven't got any sealed in my collection. I kind of feel like I want to get at least one, maybe even two copies of these just to add in my collection. I'm not going to open them. They are really good products. I love the promo in there. You get a good amount of packs in there, good variety of packs, decent sets from the Sword and Shield era. These have been falling in price. We go back over the past year, and as you can see, they are currently the cheapest they've been. Now, you know, these came out, what, around 30 to 35, and they've shot up. I mean, these are always the more premium. I say more premium, but it was hard to get hold of just because of when it came out. But it still is the more expensive milk carton out there. All the others, like, you can still pick up super cheap, and I do think they're great products to open. But I think this one's a great one to keep sealed just because mine is a huge fan favorite, and these do hold additional value. So yeah, I might look at pick something up. $65. I mean, over here you probably pick them up maybe £55, £60. Isn't too bad. So, you know, one or two of these would be quite sufficient. I don't normally go for like collection boxes as per se, but the premium, this is an exception. Then we have the Shiny Legends ETB. Now, I really, really like Shiny Legends. I like the cards, right? I haven't opened up a single pack of Shiny Legends, but I really like Hidden Fates, and I really like Shining Fates, and I also really like Palladium Fates. This is obviously another shiny set with some beautiful shiny Pokemon in it that I really like. It's just really, really pricey, right? We're looking at $265. This has been dropping down over the past year from as high as $320. Hey, look, if I could pick one up for $250, get 10 packs inside of Shining Legends, I think that's a really, really good deal. Plus, I like the look of this ETB. I think it's really cool. Seeing Ho-Oh, it's nice to actually see Ho-Oh, you know, which is quite nice. It is on the, you know, higher end side, but hey, look, I think it'd be a really nice one to keep hold of. I'm not looking at picking up a ton of these like I do for Hidden Fates. I'm only looking to pick up just one, maybe even two, to keep sealed in my collection. You never know, we might open up some Shiny Legends on the streams. If you guys want that, then let me know. But that is a set which I would love for us to open at some point. But this is still a beautiful, awesome looking ETB. Then we got a collection box, another premium collection box. This is the Pikachu and Zro GX Premium. This is a really good one. I never picked this up, and I believe there was the Charizard and Reshiram one, which I would probably also classify, but I think this one's probably a little bit better for me. I prefer anyway. I should love to look at this. I really like it. It's pretty good. value, to be honest. I mean, you get 10 booster packs inside. I mean, if you actually get the packs that you can see, I mean, at least 2 Evolving Skies, maybe even more, that's actually pretty good going. And I do like the look of the promo cards that you do get in this box. And at $54, that's actually not too bad. I mean, basically, you're getting 10 packs there. All right, just over $5 a pack. We know how expensive Evolving Skies is. It kind of weighs out a little bit. And then you get the cool promo as well. Let's take a look over the past year. I mean, it's not the cheapest it's been over the past year, but it has been going down a little bit from its high. I still think that's a really, really good value, anywhere between 50 to 55. So that's definitely something I might be looking at picking up. To keep sealed, I might even just get 2, one to keep sealed, one to open, because I do like Act Team cards, and the fact it has Evolving Skies, pretty good. Then we have the Celebrations Pokemon Center ETB. Now, I always say Pokemon Center is key. And they really are. Now, I actually used to have one of these sealed. I don't anymore because I actually opened it. So I am probably looking at picking up another one. I mean, the price of this, if I'm being honest, hasn't really, you know, done much. I mean, in fact, it's gone down. I mean, I picked mine up from the Pokemon Center when they came out, which were considerably cheaper. I believe they were like 65 each at the time. And now they have dropped slightly. I mean, they were as high as 120, dropping by about $10, $20. For $100, I would be pretty happy to pick this one up to keep sealed. I would personally, I'd probably pick this over the UPC. I just really want the UPC because I don't actually have one. I never had it. But yeah, this is one I might get like a couple of these to add in my collection. But these are the ones which I think will probably get maybe the better return in the long term. But we'll have to wait and see. There you have it, guys. Those are just some sealed products that I'm looking to pick up this year in 2024. Of course, I'm going to try and expand on things I already have. Like, I want to get some more Scarlet and Violet era booster boxes and some more Sword and Shield, just because Sword and Shield booster boxes are becoming more expensive. And I keep talking about them, right? I keep talking about them from Chin and Rain to Fusion Strike. I mean, Brilliant Stars and so on. They're all going up in value, and it was going to happen. It was going to happen regardless. So for me, I'm looking at adding a few more into my collection wherever I can, if I can pick them up for a really good deal. But if you made this far into the video, guys, and you enjoyed it, then make sure to smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe for more Pokemon content, and let me know your thoughts down in the comments on what I've chosen today to pick up. Have you got any of these in your collection, or what are you looking to pick up this year in 2024? There's a lot of stuff to buy. Don't have enough money for it all, so I've got to choose wisely what I want to pick. But I would like to hear your thoughts on what you want to get this year. If you know what cards I'm looking to add in my collection from the Sword and Shield era, then make sure to click the video on screen right now. And of course, if you watch more Pokemon content, guys, you know what to do. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Alright, guys, that's it for me in this video. As always, you guys are legends. See you in the next one.